that shit like it's breezy. I ain't never seen you in no VIP. Telling me she wanna fuck with me. Only thing I like is when she on her knees. She's got two sides like Sailor Moon. Don't sweet and cute, but every single time when she begging on my line, she rude and jealous too. But I'd go loco for me too. She says, screw you. Okay, if you want to, let's go. Let's get a room, just me and you. Yo, girl, you are so bad, bad. You make me so mad, mad. How can I be mad at you when you look like Miss Ash Cash? Girl, you are so bad, bad. You make me so mad, mad. How can I be mad at you when you look like Miss Ash Cash? Light skin with the green eyes. She like everything I wanted, but I won't like. My type is no type. I like blondes with slim thighs. In all of the above light. Messing with girls with the bangs. REF, look what she isn't with me. Rocking that Lulu just right on her cakes. Dusted up dookies might drive me insane. Whoa, when she out and about, she knows. Bringing socks with the painted white toes. Whipping in a Hellcat or a pink scat pack. She never about moving slow. Milk chick with about 3 kids. So I saw the cougar man coach up me in. Cause I'm in my prime and I got more time. Got stamina for them and the friends. She's got two sides like Sailor Moon. Don't sweet and cute, but every single time when she begging on my line, she rude and jealous too. But I'd go loco for me too. She says, screw you. Okay, if you want to, let's go. Let's get a room, just me and you. Yo, girl, you are so bad, bad. You make me so mad, mad. How can I be mad at you when you look like Miss Ash Cash? Girl, you are so bad, bad. You make me so mad, mad. How can I be mad at you when you look like Miss Ash Cash?
Welcome everybody to this matchup here. We have Kracked Academy versus Prodigy. Should be a very interesting game to say the least. It's going to be the first time we see, I think his name's Tinto. I think I said that right. Probably not, but it's completely okay. Should be a pretty good game, I think. But I hope everybody's having a wonderful night. We do have one other match besides this one here in the not recreation. Now I said the name wrong. I'm not here. Alright. Should be an interesting game. Probably spelled Prodigy wrong because I did that fast as fuck. But right off, we have Kracked going to be going off for the split. Joker's going to be able to get an elimination as well. That's going to be 2. I believe that was 2 down for each team here. Conspiracy's going to get this top control here. Joker's going to shoot some digs, but there is going to get eliminated on the P1. Oh god, Conspiracy is gonna get this nice cat control. This is the one thing that I like to see here, because even in uppers, it seems like there's teams that just don't know how to get control of that cat. And when it comes to the first rotation through, the 1 to 2, you know, and even with the transition over from 2 to 3, um, that is a very high traffic zone that you're able to just get map control from. So I like it. Crack Gaming is going to be able to get the lead here, but we are going to have back control. Just so people have the information, Toto is somebody that has been added to the roster for Prodigy for a little bit now. And I was able to confirm that he is a peak plat player, so it's going to be interesting to see what this guy's going to be able to do for the roster. CJ is going to be able to get the pull there, Nintendo. Kirby's going to be on the long ball here. Going to try to collapse. Kirby's going to try to pick up the trade here. He's going to get on the kill, going to pre-fire, and he's going to get eliminated. Prodigy's going to do a really good job on the P2 here and get that initial time. I like this. This man's going to be playing for the back here. I think he's expecting him to go a little bit wide here on the play, but he's not going to be able to find him. Conspiracy's going to give some warning shots there. CJ on the back here. He's going to do some beautiful shots there as well. Currently going 5 and 3. Kirby's going to be on the backside here. Yeah, these two right now are going to be able to get the spawns for their team. So they are going to be able to, you know, not only prevent them from getting onto the old point, they are going to be able to secure that rotation and get themselves what's next. Oh no, they don't spawn out. Ooh, they must have played really good there. I like that. Guy's having a very good start so far. This is also, I think this is the first time we're seeing an exotic play. He was somebody that was kind of like as a, you know, a back burner sub type thing, you know, if he was needed. So it's really nice to be able to see him come out here and show out for the Prodigy team. CJ's going to be able to get a kill there as well. Currently 10 and 3. We're playing the backside here. It's going to be 2 down for the Prodigy team. Tito waiting for his team. Very good. He's going to be playing these cutoffs here. Ooh, the C1. You should know that they're all going for cat now. Nice. Picking up that cat side is very important. Especially on this second rotation through. They are going to be able to get the initial break here. CJ's going to do a really good job push through. And he should be able to flip the spawns. They are going to be able to get map control. They are going to pick up some of the scrap time here on rotations. Conspiracy's going to have a beautiful kill there as well. Now we should see these guys play through. As of right now, I believe Kracked Academy, based off of map. I'm the map, I'm the map. Game points or map wins. The website is accurate up until week 4 now. It's just this week's game, so I'll be able to download all of them and then they'll get done with probably within the first half of week 6, and it'll be updated for weeks 5. So as of right now, if we're going off maps alone, Kracked Academy is 14 total map wins, with second and third place tied, which great. Which, yeah, greats have only played 3 games, mind you. Compared to the rest of the league playing 5. Well, the majority of the league playing 5 games, possibly 6. Depending on which teams have done their lowers, their double header weeks. So Prodigy's gonna be able to have the spawns for the P3 here, but Curb's gonna interrupt that flow just a little bit there. Make it possibly split here. Dell's gonna be on the case here. Be on the backside, beautiful beam from him. Dell's gonna get a beautiful beam as well. So this is a very this map's not trying to expand the map pool just a little bit by playing it in this game. I like it. Like the cojones too, because it's a game, and we're we're trying it out in a game match. I mean, to be fair though, 5 maps over top of everybody else. Yeah, that's the only way people are going to be able to catch up is if they free their next 2 weeks. And also, as a reminder for the people that are watching and you're from the greats, you guys do have free games that are attached to week 11. So if you guys want to take any of your weeks and make it a doubleheader, you're more than willing to. Joker's going to be a good little hill kitten. Get that hill time for the team. Still don't think there's going to be anybody here in lowers that are going to, or even in uppers that are going to be able to compare to his hill time. I think the only person that I've seen get numbers like that is like 1 or 2 people from like uppers between Fantastic Four and the Herd. Well, not even the Herd because they kind of rotate on and off. And then there's like a few people from lowers. Ty's one of them that picks up that good hill time. Surprisingly, this game has been more of an aggressor. It's gonna be on the top cat here, gonna push through. Is gonna get eliminated though. Ty was top there, does go on to the point. They are gonna pick up the scrap time here. Now they are gonna get double. Yeah. Beautiful. Exotic's gonna be on the backside here, gonna get some nice damage. Actually, let's look at that real quick. Yeah, everybody's doing pretty good. Exotic's gonna be on the outside, is gonna push through, he's gonna get eliminated from short. That's 2 down for Crack. Ty. Seriously, he's gonna get eliminated. Exotic is gonna try to hold him off. They are gonna be able to get that scrap time there, but hopefully Prodigy is gonna be on the rotation here. Try to get up some of the score, but I think them being a little bit late on the rotation is going to make it so they might get caught off guard here for the spawns. He does get some information here. Conspiracy, they know he's on the backside there. Gonna get one of them. It's gonna be a little bit mixy. So now they have to. There, that was a nice play there. I like that. That's what they needed. Now they just need to get their members onto the hill. moves a little bit there. They are going to be able to get on. Fierce, he's going to try his best, but he's going to get out child here. Does not see the one on the. Oh, it's going to be timing. It's one. Ah. He was doing a pretty good job keeping him off there, but with such little time, he would have had to have a little bit more map pressure from the rest of his team if he would have wanted to be successful here. Bell had a really good game here, around 4,000 damage. Very beautiful start. It was definitely mixy on the first rotation of hills there between Prodigy and Kracked Academy. Well, slowly as the game progressed, you definitely see that the lights were starting to flash there on the KA team. And, you know, they locked in and, you know, they just showed them who's daddy. Ooh, who's your daddy? So that's going to be 1 on the scoreboard for the Kracked Academy. I don't know if they're going to switch host or anything. But now, actually, since we're going to be switching game modes, I can switch to the mini-map mod. I remember this time, chat. So we're going to be going over to a Hacienda. Hacienda S&D. This team loves Hacienda S&D. I've noticed that. Most of the people from Crack, they really like Hacienda, man. Between No Fear and this team, man. Tell you what. I tell you what. I tell you what. Tell you how I really. Alright. Gas. Let's go.
Yo, put it on CDL.
Yeah. Guess while we're waiting here, might as well talk about some of the plans for next season. I know they're still over. For lowers, we're technically in the second half, week 6, coming up here, with only around 3-4 weeks left, since we have it to 11. The uppers weeks are gonna go by pretty quickly since Logic has dropped out. So there's only gonna be like 2 free games for uppers. I mean, technically, if I wanted to, I could just move over one of the teams or whatever, try to figure it out, but something like that. But anyways, the way it's gonna be looking for the next season here, especially when we go calendar wise. So the way it's looking in general, we are in August here. This season, lowers will be done by the end of August. The upper season will be done by the end of August, if not the beginning of September. Then, shortly after, within like the same week for the end of each of these seasons, we would do for the finals for uppers and lowers, it'd be a weekend type thing. So there would be like a Saturday, Sunday for lowers, and then it would be the same thing for the finals for uppers. So there's gonna be like a couple weeks in between because of how long the seasons are, and then we'd basically start back up, and we would basically, depending on how it looks, like we'll still have some time because it's rumored that BO7 is supposed to be out by November. So October, November. So it'd be out before December, and the season would technically have to start for BO7, which is what ranked play would come out in So November, December. So ranked play would come out around a month or two after that. Once we have the rule sets, all the weapons, the metas, all that shit, that'll allow us to be able to do our evals, which this time around will be a little bit different because I don't think people, whether people have noticed or not, there's definitely a little bit of an influx here. Especially there's a lot of diamond ranked players, like, and low crim ranked players and lowers right now. So the eval process is going to be a little bit different. We're basically going to be monitoring people over 10 games. The staff will basically come in, watch a few of the games, write some notes, and then people getting ranked up or down will be based off of, how they do. It would be a similar system: KD, OBJ, damage, map knowledge, all that good jazz. And once we have the results of 10, we're either going to, I'll probably implement a system or adjust something. Somebody from staff is going to have to be able to watch the games and confirm them. We'll have notes for everything, make sure each player does get at least 10 games in. But the eval process is probably going to take around 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, and we'll end up using the baselines for like the skins, see what skins people have, like current, and their peak on this game for the start. Then after we have the results of 10 games for each that specific player, we would then should have enough information to be able to give them a rank, put it in there. Once all the players are eval, there will be a draft, basically. So whatever teams decide to stay and join the next season, you'll basically, you guys will organize yourselves and you guys will pay for, if you guys want specific players, right? It's gonna come down to your standings, right? Because the regular season is gonna be, draft picks for the teams. Since everybody is gonna be evaled, all that fun jazz. And then the in-between seasons would basically be like, so we would have the main season, and in between we either switch to another game, which that'll be determined based off community vote. Either switch to another game, or what we would do is allow you to be able to make, it'd be a mini season. So you'd be able to make either, your own team, use the same logos, whatever, and then it would go from there. So the regular season would be kind of similar to like how the CDL does it, where, like, obviously there's no contracts here. There's no contracts to keep people on teams, right? But that's something that if there was enough revenue down the road and we had to go through that route of contracts and everything to keep standards and regulations, that's something we do. But obviously this isn't, professional level, and we don't have sponsors and stuff we have to really worry about. So it'd basically be like a snake draft. Whoever has like, we're gonna have like a system dependent on map wins, map losses, and that'll determine what GMs will basically pick first for the draft. It's pretty much how it's gonna go. Oh, basically. I mean, you could try to get like I was telling people, right? Well, for in between season, if these guys wanted to play, they can. But when it comes to the main season and everything, it's about the organic experience, you know what I mean? Because you also got to think, all your guys are ranked diamond right now, right? There's a limit on how many diamonds you can have. There's gonna be a limit. That's the other thing. To have some balancing, so it's more of an organic, play on the field. Organic matches. I mean, more randability, and it's really going to come down to that season. You know, that season, everybody putting in the work, and especially since there'd be money on the line. Like, say if you come back next season, there August, you would pay for those slots, and then it would basically be a, you know, you'd be able to switch players. All the players at that point would have had, whether they joined solo or if you know, because if people want to play and get picked up in between, they could put the money in and they would be a registered FA, you know. I think Showdown did it this way and it kind of failed after a while. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of the semi the amateur leagues that have been established, like Knackle, Rec League, they all do it this way. And they get people every single day. So it really comes down to the community. Um, it's just the whole bringing in your own team thing for the balancing system just would not work, you know, with the balancing and everything. And we've actually, I mean, we've seen it this season. I mean, we haven't lost any, like, you know, full teams like we have in the past, but it's not. Most leagues that I've seen that have people that bring in their own teams and everything, you know, um, unless there's like people that really want it, you know, um, they usually don't get a lot of traction and whatnot. So if we make a space that allows anybody to be able to join and have a chance, and players aren't gatekept, you know. W. Hell yeah, Kracked. Appreciate that, August. Check DMs. Gotcha. Kind of in the middle of a casting, but I will do that. Was that way off from what we were thinking? Good save. I guess I'll have to discuss it. I'm getting told that what everybody's been thinking is not from what I just said. But we'll see how it goes. I've been saying the same shit for weeks, bro. I don't change what I say. I don't know why it takes so long for people to realize what I'm talking about in streams and stuff. I really don't. Zog's gonna be on the outside here. I mean, 2v1 situation. Kracked is up 5-1. For all my yapping. I was yapping a lot, chat. That was yapping. I guess we'll have to discuss it then. To me, it makes sense to do the whole snake draft and everything. They were able to get another round off of Kracked Academy. I believe the other game tonight is... I'm gonna look at the announcements here. There it is. The other game for tonight is... Oh, the Ghost and No Fear game at 9:30. That should be an interesting game. Ooh, they're getting on the rotation, baby. That's 2 down for Kracked Academy. I think he's gonna overextend just a tad here. It's a freebie too. I mean, if they really wanted to, they could give map control on. Yeah, play the cutoffs here. They definitely heard that. No, no, push. Come on, you know you want to push the base there. That was a beautiful read from Curb. Some of the similar stuff. I don't know how I would be able to. I don't think it would even be possible to do a snake draft and make sure people could. I know most of the GMs and stuff in here aren't dickheads. Like yes, it'd be balanced based off of ranks and populace. So like, say there's like 50 players for Diamond. That's the other thing too. Depending on how many people we get for next season, how it would be is there's a chance that there might be free divisions, right? So lowers would be like black iron to like gold. Middle would be plat to crim, and then the rest would be all in uppers. Or I think we've talked about that in a previous stream too. Yeah, so it'd be division. Yeah, I think we'll just call it divisions. Division 1, Division 2, Division 3. That makes more sense. Some D-free gameplay here. But all I'm saying is, chat, like, if we end up having that many people and whatnot for next season in BO7, yo, I'm definitely gonna need a lot more help than what I've been getting this season. Because there's no way I could cover the matches for free. Free seasons. For one, that would just physically be impossible. You gotta think, there's already 7 games in 1 week. Like, we already have 2 Twitches, so it's fine in that aspect, right? But having enough streamers and casters, like, we have enough casters. I always have extra casters for these games. It's just the streamers part. Now, I know some people they're gonna focus on, you know, furthering their COD career. I know some people are gonna be doing their own thing, so that's gonna be the thing that I'm gonna need help with. And the main thing, streamers. Like hell, I'm even finally going back and forth between Division 1 and 2. Love you, Ivan. Ivan's a goat. You got honestly, this community is just amazing, man. I know it doesn't sound like I'm enthusiastic. I shit you not, chat. I woke up. I was thinking the game was at 8:30. I woke up. It was like 10 minutes before, and I look at the announcements real quick to see what time it was for. I'm like, fuck. That's part of the reason why my shit wasn't like charged and everything. But no, I'm not gonna lie. Like these guys are going back and forth against Cracked Academy. They were able to take 3 rounds on that S&D. It was what 250 to 164 on the HP. I mean, the first rotation through, Prodigy was doing a really good job. But I think once they figured out the spawns and got a little bit of a flow going there, Cracked was just able to take over. Another back-to-back Cracked. So that would be on Control Hacienda. Last time we saw Cracked Academy on this map for Control, bro, they were going stupid. Like, they were just fucking, yo. The match between the Greats and Cracked Academy on this map was just fucking amazing. Because that would have been the turning point for Greats. But, oh. Urgh. The game after this would be at 9:30. It's the Ghost Academy team versus No Fear. Which that's gonna be an exciting ass match, bro. Because we're gonna be able to see like the new and improved Ghost Academy team versus the new and improved No Fear team. So that's gonna be, oh my god. Ugh. So 25, 20, 23. So I'll say, even though Prodigy's ahead on lives here, they're doing a really good job at practice. Still doing a really good job getting onto the hill and getting these ticks. And if they can get this outer ticks here, oh, beautiful read from Dell. Oh my goodness, she got stabbed. So I was like, fuck you. Tinto's on a Tinto. Gonna get eliminated. My brain wants to add an N to his name, Tinto. It's Tinto. Shit like. Like, wait, that's me. This man didn't even remember, bro. I was actually surprised when you guys scheduled a game for 9:30 there, Jason, because your availability. I was kind of surprised by that. I mean, this man just doesn't know when to sleep, you know? Everybody in the chat, yell at Jason for just never sleeping. Man's too beautiful to be sleep deprived. First round's gonna go to Cracked Academy here. Going into round 2. I did like the fight back and forth. I think the one thing that Prodigy just needs to focus up on here for this round 2 is playing close together around these OBJs. They were doing a good job here and there, like taking people off the hills and whatnot. So there's usually like 2 fighting for a hill at a time. Oh, I do like this from Curb and Dell too. You too? You were surprised about it? Oh, I guess Squirts is GMing, right? That makes a little bit of sense. Let's actually look at the damage here. Alright, so you know what? We're gonna do a little bit of a listening here.
Not hurt. He's not
Inner
hurt.
out of fence.
Our plat, one shot.
Top plat, yeah. I'm looking top
Only one
plat.
on A.
I don't see top plat.
One in our spawn on bush.
On A.
Spawn
On
dead.
A, dead. On A,
Okay,
dead.
okay.
Yo,
Wanna go top of us?
I'm pinching top
We
here.
gotta go B. Let's take 2 on B.
B, one shot on B.
He's outer.
Yeah, he's outer and enter. Corner.
Dead.
I'm playing this well.
Bottom you, one shot in you. Bottom you's absolutely
Outer,
exotic.
Outer fence.
Looking for exotic. I ran out of ammo. Outer well.
One bottom you and outer fence.
One shot. Two. One outer, one
Get a
outer.
couple
One outer,
kills,
one
then we're
outer.
gonna take space.
Yeah, one outer, one
One
outer.
pushing up.
One on A. Outer one shot. Went you.
Yo, I'm helping you top, whoever's up here.
One on you, pistol.
One
Die.
more name.
That's less.
Four.
I got him. I got him.
I'm getting pushed up, Will.
Yo, somebody get Spiral.
I'm getting lobby. Give me a second. I'm in lobby. Watch well.
What a nade. They can
Go
go
boat.
boat.
They can go boat.
I'm helping your well.
One's hitting lobby.
Well, on you dead.
Well dead.
Top you. And one's on A. Top
Top
you.
you.
and A.
Shit on. Holy
A
fuck.
lot of them are through. A lot of them are through.
Yeah.
He's bottom waterfall.
Oh, I converted that stone. Holy.
Time dead. One more time.
One time dead.
Oh,
One top this side.
Waterfall.
Waterfall absolute pushing through. He's pushing through office.
Top you. I have a kill. Give me a
15 to
second.
14.
He jumped
Yeah.
out.
He bottom you. He jumped bottom you. Ty.
Yeah, I'm holding flat.
Dead.
I have her flat. I don't think there's anything.
I have close well.
Oh, yeah. Top close.
Oh, dude, I love that energy. I don't know which one was making. It was like shit on, but that was fucking great. His voice cracked and everything. I love that shit. Oh, that was beautiful. Hi, Brave.
Hi, I don't want to talk to you. For you might want another pack.
Oh yeah. Here, I'll get the screen share out for you. Hey, go.
WW.
Yeah, so far, I'll catch you up to speed here. So the 8 so far Cracked Academy is up by 2. The HP, is very mixy back and forth. For the first rotation on Vault, they were able to take it away and ended up being 250 to 164. And then it was kind of similar with the S&D. It was on Hossy. They were up by 3, and then Prodigy was able to get 3, but they weren't able to secure the victory. So it ended up being 6 to 3 on the S&D.
Yep, okay.
Oh. So that's gonna be a second round for the Cracked Academy team. Let's see if Prodigy's gonna be able to lock in here and try to win I believe, a defensive round here. This is gonna be their chance if they want to stay in this control.
Right, it just sucks, right, is that Panda's not on the team right now because, their game was weekend. He works weekend.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, like, that's the one thing that I've been told, like, the one thing with the Prodigy team, when they had their original roster, like in scrims and everything, they were slamming everybody. But because they haven't been able to make a compromise to, whether it's like only 3 of them are available or whatever the schedules might be, they just haven't been able to get him in for one of these weekday matches. And I honestly think them not trying to at least schedule 1 or 2 of the games here for him, it really takes down the dynamic.
Definitely. Hi, Jason. You're welcome for the warm-up scrim. I'm sorry my Wi-Fi quit out for like 30 minutes. I'm really upset about it. And if if Draxon used that VOD, maybe don't pay attention to what I say about you. I ain't gonna lie. Just ignore it. I may have been getting a little upset.
Hey, I love seeing that gas there for Cracked Academy. But I'm just gonna say, man, Cracked Academy has not faced a new roster for the Angels team. They were defeated by Greats on a reverse sweep, and they haven't faced the new No Fear team yet. And so far, since they've done the roster change, they've been undefeated. So there's definitely a chance that there's a couple of these teams that could take maps, if not get a victory off their record. Is this guy just sitting still? Okay, I was gonna say. Hell, they haven't even faced the new
Their lives here. I ain't gonna lie.
They are? Yeah, they're kind of locked in now. They're like, yeah, we don't really need to go on this
Yeah.
right now. We'll just get some trades. Keep them off. Doing a really good job. Ooh, that's just unfortunate. No aim assist through that bench there. He's getting away. He was bobbing and weaving. Joker.
I know, right, Pain? On God.
It's gonna be 1. Toe's gonna be able to get 1 in that spot there, and Rave's the best in lowers? Yeah. It's like premium gas right there from Pain Cod.
Crap back there. Behind door there. Oh, God. I'm watching the wrong stream. Hold on. I'm an idiot.
I believe in you. Oh. It's time to be 11-10 here. They're going to try to get some map progression here. They do, since that one is up top. CJ is going to get elimination there as well. It's 10-8.
They definitely are fighting back in this round.
It's definitely...
10-7.
They are going to get the extra time there. But their hands are going to get forced here. They are going to have to play onto this hill. This is where the old man reaction time may come into a play. The age fatigue effect. Nah, I'm just kidding. These guys have been shooting every single map they play. This is map 3. It's currently 2-0 in favor of Kracked Academy. Ooh, S&D style control now. 3-3. They're going to have to get onto this hill, forcing their hand here.
They are cleaned off at least one. One has to touch.
Just like that, we had Prodigy get one of these rounds off of Kracked Academy. Let's see if they're able to keep up their pacing here and try to be victorious on the attacking round.
I'm not brave and fierce anymore, Pain. Don't you know? I'm brave ski now. I had to change it. I had brave and fierce since I was 12. I needed a change.
Brave ski. Scratcher. Yeah, me. Oh. Should be able to do what? We have Prodigy on the attacking side this time. So we should be able to do a little bit of a listen here in a minute. Just see our trades are gonna go in favor of Kracked Academy, but they are gonna get some map control here. It's gonna really come down to what Tito does. My brain wants to add an N to his name. Tinto.
So it's Tito, like the vodka.
Oh,
Is it
Tito?
vodka? Yeah, yeah. Like Tito's vodka.
Vodka. I want a mixed drink.
Sounds
Sounds.
margarita.
So Mama's got the alcohol, and then gonna have a bubble bath. Holy shit!
22. They're both even in lives here.
Pain! I'm gonna give you a kiss right on the cheek with the 5 subs. What the rump? Yeah, that guy's gonna get some head. God damn. Sheesh. Oh, damn. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Lux gets a sub. No Mercy gets a sub. Nico gets a sub.
Guys, I
Some
got
eight-
gifted a sub.
Oh yeah, from one of the past streams. Either.
Rax gave me one. He practice up lives.
15 seconds left in the round here. Prodigy is gonna have to go big here. They're gonna be able to get on B. Joker's
Can
gonna.
they stay on B? That's the only question. Joker does one there, at least.
Oof. Damn.
And Delta finally cleans it up.
That's just unfortunate. Huh? Payne wants to diddy me? The fuck? He put fucking baby oil emojis in the chat. Like, huh? Buddy, you better take me out to dinner first before you think about doing that shit to me. That's all I'm saying. I ain't picky. You can just give me McDonald's, man. You gotta get me in the mood.
Freak Wall Streak is still alive.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get myself a Big Mac. So not bad from Prodigy. You know, I don't know if that four stack has been playing together quite often or not, but it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. But that's going to be another win for the Cracked Academy team. So that means as of week 5, that means they should be, I believe. Actually, let me look at the website here because I was just looking at this. So they have 14 game points, so 14 map wins. 3 more added to it, so that's 17 now. And then Prodigy's now going to be tied with Phantom Academy as of week 5. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right. That was a pretty good game.
So, next game is who again?
Oh, so it's going to be Ghost Academy versus No Fear. So basically
And
the
what time
two
is
new
that?
rosters. So Ghost Academy is the team with Jason, PDR Vape.
No, I meant
Huh?
like what time?
Oh, 9:30. Yeah. So we're gonna have like 20 so minutes here between. We'll be able to big chitty. I'm actually kind of curious to see how that game goes. I'm not gonna lie, because it's basically gonna be uh pretty much new roster of the Ghost
Football
team,
teams, yeah, yeah.
and then this is the new and improved roster for the No Fear team. Which, like I said earlier, No Fear, as of their roster change and everything, which honestly I think was a good move on their part. Um, I'm pretty sure they've been undefeated since they've done the roster change. I know it's only been like a week or two, but
It's only been 2 weeks.
yeah,
They haven't gone against the top teams yet, so.
that's also true. I think it'll be cinema. Cinema. So grab your snacks, grab your popcorn, and we'll be back after these messages. If you like to prevent a mistake today, use Trojan condoms. Yep. Did I do that? But we'll be back, chat, in around 20 so minutes. Beautiful game there from the Cracked Academy team, and honestly, valiant effort from the Prodigy team. I think they did pretty good, considering, you know, the roster drops and everything. 'Cause I don't know how much those guys have, like, chem wise, so don't really know. But anyways, we'll be back.